Jason Meara, disappointment for Ireland not making it into the A final, but on a personal level you rode really, really good all weekend, and I think you came from about 15th to 5th or 6th there, that B final. You did all you could do.
Yeah, start wasn't so bad. I think it was about 10th or 12th, and then had a small crash in the first lap, and then went back to maybe 16th or 17th, I think. But yeah, just rode my heart out and tried to come through, and I could see Martin ahead, and my goal was just to get to him and back up his result, and then unfortunately he had a slip off and crashed. But you know, we all went out there, we read our hearts out. 3 of us went out there to try and qualify, and we gave it our all. It just didn't happen. So many ifs and buts, but it's motocross at the end of the day. It didn't happen, so we just got to move on now.
Yeah, I think the speed was pretty much there to be in the mix today, but all three. Glenn was riding really good as well. Martin fighting for a top 3, and you were coming through like a steam train. It's just a bit of bad luck and mistakes again.
Absolutely. Yeah, like I say, all 3 of us rode great all weekend. That was shown in the times. We're all sort of just on the bubble of the top 15 where you need to be to qualify in the A final. Yeah, bit of bad luck in the main heat races as well. I had a tip over. Martin rode great, Glenn was in a great position, and then he got taken out. So you know, we all tried our best. We didn't get through, so it is what it is.
How did you find the whole event, the pace of them top boys, the noise of the fans? And you and Martin were both 17th, I think, in your races, top 20, which in that company's no disgrace.
Yeah, it was good. That atmosphere is something else. Like, this is my 3rd time doing the Nations now, and I've never seen anything like that. It's ridiculous. I think on the sighting lap I actually rode round at the top of the hill and just had a quick look over, and it's crazy.
It's incredible.
But yeah, and I enjoyed the whole event. Everyone done a great job. The management and everything, it was spot on. So yeah.
How did you find the British GP? Your first GP, good warm up for this, but a very fast class, and you were hanging on to, I think it was Iacopi, that last moto. You were riding your balls off to stay with him, and you were able to do it.
Yeah. GP was really good. It was a great warm up for this, because I think going into the GP I was very nervous.
Were you, right?
Just I wouldn't say nervous, more anxious of the riders you're riding with. You know, it's the people you're watching on TV and stuff. So as the weekend went on in Matterley, we got better and better, and we left Matterley comfortable riding in that company. So coming here, I was a bit more relaxed, and I think that showed straight away when we went out. We're quite comfortable. And yeah, the riding was pretty spot on from word go. And
that's probably the way to go if it's possible, and like, you know, to do a GP before Nations, because as you said, you're riding with those guys, and then it becomes a wee bit more normal for Nations.
Definitely. Clive, that's helped us all year for motorcycle. He brought the idea up earlier in the year, and I was like, I don't know about that. You know, I kind of don't have enough confidence in myself sometimes, and then I says, you know, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So decided to do it, and after doing that, I think next year I might try and do a few more if possible. But yeah,
you're good enough to justify doing it. You probably realised that yourself, did you?
Honestly, I thought I was going to Matterley just to get lapped after like 15 minutes, but ended up we didn't get lapped in any of the motos in 30+2. So that was a big win for me at Matterley, and I think if we do a few more, we'll just get more and more comfortable. And yeah.
When you're riding with Prado and Geyser and them boys and practice and stuff, what do you see they're doing? Are you able to pick on anything, up on anything they're doing, or what's the secret?
Yeah, for 1 or 2 corners maybe, but no, to be fair, like this weekend Renault passed me. I says, right, we'll just try and hang on for a couple of turns, and you know, you'd be surprised when you jump in behind them that you can actually stick with them for maybe like a quarter of a lap or whatever, and you do pick up on what they're doing is quite different to what you're doing. And nothing mad, like nothing that you look at and say, oh, I couldn't do that. But when you see it, you're like, why was I not doing that more than anything, you know? So yeah, it just switches you on a bit more, you know, whenever you see that they're doing it.
Well, for people who don't know, you've been riding a 350 all year and riding it well in the British Championship, but like 2 of the biggest events of the year. How did you find the 350 in that company?
I thought it was fine. I don't feel at a disadvantage at all. Yeah, made the decision to go 350. We got it at the beginning of the year. We weren't sure if we were going to try and move back to 250 or ride to 450. We got the 350, rode it all winter, and I just loved it that much. It says I'm going to try it. Not going to lie, going into the first round I was a bit nervous about it. It says, oh, I made a bad decision here, but as the year went on, yeah, I was pretty happy that we stuck with it, because it's a lot more enjoyable. And when you're enjoying riding a bike, the results come, and I think that showed this year.
And you can be real aggressive on it. The way you're riding is really good.
Yeah.
Good job, Jason. Thank you very much.
Thanks.